Hello and welcome to 20 minutes of Loop Hero. This is the show where we look at a game for 20 minutes and then decide if it's worth investing more time into. And also the show that I've woefully neglected for quite a long time now, so I think it's about time I do another one of those. But first things first, I'm going to do this because oops. Okay, don't move the mouse off screen. Because I can't read that. I mean, I can, but it's more hassle than it's worth, I guess. And also, I think I don't like this. Your mileage may vary. Anyway, yeah, Loop Hero. I've seen a couple people play it on Twitch over the last couple days, so I guess I'm a marketing victim there. I don't know much. I haven't seen much. I know it's a roguelike, and your hero is going around in a loop, fighting monsters and stuff. And apart from that, let's see, I guess, right? So let's start the time, and 20 minutes of Loop Hero starting now. The stars in the sky are going out one by one, but no one notices it, no one can stop it. I'm racing to the last place where there's still hope. And to make it before it's too late. Oh no! Sounds of agony will quickly fade. The world will be destroyed, even the memory of it will be gone. And even if there's absolutely no chance of bringing it all back, there will always be someone who's willing to do the impossible. In a place without space, without time, without memories. Where am I? I can't see anything except this path. The head is killing me. I remember only the skeleton with the staff in the sky. The darkness was coming from him. Did he destroy everything around here? Just standing here won't do me any good, I guess. To change between adventure, traveling through the map, and planning stop modes, press the switch, I guess this one. Right click or space. Hope I'll be able to find some shelter before nightfall, if such things as a night still even exist without a sky, of course. Good question. I guess not. Pay attention to the day progress bar at the top of the screen. New enemies usually appear at the end of the day. Continue your journey by changing the game mode. It's nice that it's right click for the pause. Which means I can play with one hand in my pants, right? Living ball of slime, quite a nuisance. They digest anything they can. Hey, I remember this creature. Maybe I just need to freshen up my memory and everything will go back to normal. Will it now? Traveling, fighting, and most other actions are done automatically. The player can't affect them directly. It's hard to fight with your bare hands. I think there's a weapon in the remains of this thing that's not fully digested. An inventory in an item slot, you know what to do. Can I double click? I cannot. That's annoying. I think I remember that there was a grove nearby. Are these even my memories, or do they belong to that slime? Can I take it off? No. I need to check if I can shift click or something. You can use cards that are left after defeating enemies to add various new objects to the map. That's what planning mode is for. Drag the card to suitable space to remember, quote-unquote, the land. Good, now continue your journey. Forest Red Wolf. I was right, some emotional stress, a few colorful images and a bit of adrenaline, and everything will be forgotten like a bad dream. Wait, what? Oh, remembered as a bad... Damn, it's good that nobody's listening. I did. I noticed. You can get new items and cards during battle, as you've probably already noticed. Some items have unique abilities, as do most of the cards. By hovering over an item or card, you can inspect its properties. Vampirism, I assume that is lifesteal, right? So you cannot shift click, you cannot double click, you cannot right click, so you literally have to move it there. You can't hover this, so there's no explanation for vampirism. I'm assuming lifesteal, I guess. Forest, a thick forest, nobody knows who or what could be lurking inside. It makes you a bit nervous. Plus 1% hero attack speed. Well, that's a grove. Spawns a red wolf every 2 days. The wolf can move to an adjacent tile. Rock. Its magnificent appearance gives you strength. Plus 2 HP, plus 2 more HP for every adjacent rock or mountain. So I want to stack mountains, right? What was that? Preserved rock, apparently untouched by the Lich's curse and thus suitable for building despite the shapelessness of the world. Okay. Oh, I expected to place that there. But that does not stack, right? With adjacent forests? Great, so there was a mountain over there and there's a forest. The world is just like new. The branches and stones in my backpack are a sure sign of that. Some of your actions will yield you resources that we'll need later on, but not right now. But that shouldn't stop you from looking at them right now. Stable wood. I think it's time to get some rest. The game itself is a journey on a loop path. Only you will decide when it's time for the hero to return to the camp, either you or the fangs and claws of your enemies, of course. You can retreat almost any time. The special animation will let you know when it's safer to do so. Wait, I thought I could only retreat here. Thought of leaving the battlefield and going back to a cozy camp has passed through your mind. What a timely idea. The camp is just around the corner. Retreat, you keep all resources. It's cold and dark here. A small fire can solve both those problems. Nice place to set up camp. This is when all resources you've gathered will come in handy. Who would have thought? You have just enough wood and stones to make a campfire. What a nice coincidence. Build a campfire using the build it function while in the camp. Press the build button, select campfire, place it. Corbett campfire. Sorry. Warm and cozy. Monsters keep away from it, so it's a nice spot to have some rest between your travels. It's also the center of your camp and the starting point of your adventures. The hero restores 20% of his max HP upon entering the campfire tile. Okay. Oh, I can only place it there. Congratulations, you've beaten this annoying tutorial. You can now start your first expedition or not, do as you wish. So that's level 1, I'm assuming? But it's 1 of 1. Or does that mean it's one of 1 campfire I can have? So some things are not limited. Like the farm. I guess I can have as many farms as I want to. Sadly, I can't select that and then hover over this, so I guess that's something for later. New trophy, new beginning. This path, everything is wrong, but I remember. It looks like a completely different place and it's empty again. Do my actions have any meaning? Like I have a choice. If I need to give up and cry to save the world, I'm the worst savior of all. Let's do it. I can give up and cry, that's fine. Loop, enemy level 1. I guess they get stronger each loop, right? Oh, come on. Spider cocoon. A silky bastion of 8-legged hunter. Spawns a spider on an adjacent tile once a day. Oh, the day is almost over, so I guess... It's a tad annoying that you can't speed up the combat. I would like to, honestly. Assuming that's counterattack, so I'm going to keep that. So what do we have? Road lantern. A small spot of light in this grim world decreases the maximum number of monsters and adjacent tiles. Effective lanterns can stack. So I might want to keep that for stuff I might have trouble with, right? Gentle rustle of leaves, a crack of dry branch, and a feeling of being watched. Spawns a red wolf, blah blah blah. I wonder if you can create combinations of those things. Like, do those combine to something else? 5 HP for each adjacent rock mountain. Heat HP at the start of the day. Oh, that's also not a stacking thing, so let's put this there for now. A bit of the Lich's magic causes anything to be totally forgotten. Erase any established tiles, erases monsters from the road. Ah, interesting. Ration, a small amount of food. Surprisingly can still satisfy one's hunger. These things are a real luxury now. 12 rations form a whole food supply. So I'm assuming that is the... Food supply would be the resource that I need to build, I guess. Yeah, preserved pebbles turn into preserved rock. And I needed preserved rock and preserved wood for the campfire. Okay. Kinda makes sense, I guess. I wonder what happens if I fill up the vampire mansion. Adds vampires to battles on adjacent tiles. Let's build the mega encounter. Probably we're not getting a mega encounter. Wait. Worthless landmark in a world with no direction, 40% movement speed, 20% attack speed. I guess that just makes everything happen faster, right? Which is probably good. What do you get here? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. It's essentially the same. No, I'm healing. Oh yeah, I wanted to test what's up with that down here. So let's see, can I... The thought of leaving the battlefield literally keeps 60% of all resources found. I wonder how much I keep if I die. But if I return from the campfire, I keep everything, right? Hold, turn on auto return by the campfire. Treasury. The thick walls guard all kinds of riches from these and previous owners. Gives a random resource of placing anything on an adjacent tile. Can't be built adjacent to anything. So if I get another one, I would want to build it here, right? So those 3 tiles count double. Well, let's start up here. Grove. Scrap metal. 13 pieces of scrap metal form 1 buff stable metal. Can I discard those? No. Right click is obviously paused. Cemetery. Spawns a skeleton every 3 days. Let's keep trying to build the mega encounter, shall we? Back off, Hubert. The vampire, where are your lads? If your farmers need help, I would be glad to offer it. No more lands, no more flock. Only hundreds of years of emptiness. And hundreds of years of hunger! Okay. I can feel you, but that's a little creepy, my friend. Save yourself while I still can. I don't know how long I will be able to keep my head straight. What hundreds of years are you talking about? Your mind is easy to trick, but you can't trick my hunger. Wait. Your mind is easy to trick. Does that mean the Lich has tricked my mind and hundreds of years have passed without my noticing? Or does he mean he has tried or has tricked me with his hundreds of years comment? Demands its share. Every sip, every drop of blood will go to satiate it. Too weak, but you can help me and I will set this crumbled world right. Right, I'm doing this not for just myself, but for everyone in the name of good. So be grateful for my hard work and let me bleed you dry. That sounds fun. Can I not pause this? No. Vampire aura. All enemies that are not objects or artificial gain the vampirism effect. That is annoying. Undead vampire has a soul and 30% vampirism, and again I cannot hover over those stats. Living has a soul. Oh, interesting. Spiders don't have souls. I wonder if that's relevant later on. Vampires often owned our lands. They kept the peace and helped our settlements to prosper. But this won't do it all. No, they are just pale shadows of their former selves, both physically and mentally. Apparently the blood of other creatures can't sustain them. He wasn't joking about the hunger. Even the creatures that stand near him are imbued with the power to devour someone else's life. Oh. Oh crap, I shouldn't have put a mountain in the corner because it's better than rocks. Well, I guess lesson learned. Another cemetery. Let's keep building the mega encounter. I think that's probably a very dumb idea, but whatever. 2 spiders. Oh, I forgot to look at those things. Huh. Too bad I can't hover over this and see what defense actually does. So I have no way of judging if 5 defense is better than 4 attack speed. I guess probably right. Counter and vampirism versus attack speed. Okay, this one wins. No, I can't place stuff in combat, interesting. But I can pause the game so it auto pauses when combat is over. That's already twice the speed, interesting. Oh god, that's slow. So counter is literally just you attack when you counter. So they hit you, you have a chance to counter. I did not pay attention to see if countering also negates the damage. Oh, treasury. Boop. More. Oh, there's already grove in here. Let's make a long grove here because why not? Rock. What just happened? First of all, what the fuck is this? Noticeable change. This is enough to turn a caterpillar into butterfly, a seep into sprout, or a drop of water into steam. Will turn itself into something else too if you collect enough of it. 20 changes form a complete metamorphosis. I guess that's also some quote-unquote building material. Mountain Peak. Stone Giant could support the sky itself if it weren't already gone. Plus 120 HP. 5 additional HP for every adjacent mountain rock tile. Oh, so I shouldn't have put that all the way up in the corner. Spawns a harpy every 2 days. That might be good or bad. And I feel like I might have overdone it with those mega encounters here. Oh, I get resources for walking through that. Interesting. So that's another mountain. Technically I want that here. But I also want this finished, right? Holy crap, that's a bunch of enemies. I might actually just die here. Oh, I haven't paid attention to the counter. Oh, counter? Well, I can't really see if the counter detected damage or not. Now on a single enemy I will be able to. But of course I didn't counter anything. Spider cocoon. Let's do that. What's that? What? Goblin camp. The sound of backstabbing can be heard from miles away. Spawns a goblin adjacent tile. Appears for every 10 mountain rock tiles. Oh, interesting. Interesting. Let's put that, I don't know, here. Oh, that is probably way better, even though I have no idea what evasion is. Defense 8, damage show of vampirism. Why are those slots empty? And what does that even mean? Oh my god, I'm so going to die. Okay, evasion is basically just dodge, and I'm still dead. First time. Keep 30% of all resources found. Oh my god. I cannot take all, right? 0 of 1 skulls, whatever that means. If died in battle, death does not favor the fallen, but it made a little exception for you. Retreat, you keep 30% of all resources found. Can't believe it. Hey everybody, the boy has managed to return. Oh, it's a boy? I was assuming that's a girl. Survivors, does this mean I'm not alone anymore? Where did you come from? Is there still a place without darkness? We don't know where we came from, or we can't remember. These people you see are only a small part of what's left of the group, I think. You're not sure? We're not sure. We reached that conclusion because of the abandoned luggage and leftover daily rations. With each day, new signs of presence of people that, as far as everyone here knows, have never ever been with us. It's like we forgot them. You forgot? Exactly, it's like people disappear every day and we instantly forget they even existed. Almost as if we forgot the place we came from and our families and maybe even ourselves. My name is Yoda. That's the part I still remember. Nobody else's memory is in much better shape. That's why I remember so little about myself. Everything's forgotten. But wait, you said that I managed to return? That means you remembered I was here. Yes, that's why it's so important to us. We saw you leave, but you were gone before we could approach you. Listen, we can't wander around in this emptiness anymore. There's a campfire and a few sleeping bags here, real luxury in these dark times. What do you say? Of course, I'd be very grateful if you could team up. I want to restore everything. I've begun to remember the world as it was before, but there's no point to it without other people. It's too lonely without them. Remembering the world? I don't understand what you're talking about. I'm too exhausted, but we'd be glad if you could help us, and we'd be glad to help you. Just don't ask us to go with you. I don't know how you managed to return, but for us, leaving the group is too dangerous. Plus, no such thing of you. For now, just want to have a place to return to, a place where I can hear other people's voices. Ah, that's back and I guess. Oh wait. Already had that. We weren't joking about helping you. Here are a few things that survived the cataclysm and don't vanish away. Can't be forgotten. Take them, you might need them. Oh, interesting. Food supply, staple wood, preserved rock. All building levels and improvement options, okay. Statistics. Build! I cannot build a herbalist sub or a smithy. Answer to the herbalists, always remember how to mix dried herbs and brew healing potions. Potions heal 4% of max HP. You can take up to 3 potions with you. 2 potions are refilled at the camp. Unlocks the swarm card. Interesting. It's always work for a blacksmith, apocalypse or not. Lets you start an expedition with basic warrior's gear. That sounds useful. On the other hand, you pretty much find basic gear rather quickly, right? On the first couple mobs. Who are not too difficult to dispose of. Unlocks the ability to craft tools for the camp if the supply depot is built. Interesting, supply depot? Oh, there, okay. Oh! Does that mean I can craft stuff to then take with me? which means it's going to level up over time, I guess. Suddenly it sounds more useful than before. Sadly I can't look at those. That would be interesting just to see the stuff that I can unlock, right? Because that might factor into the decision of what to build. Field kitchen, a very important place for any camp. If your nose isn't lying, there's good food here. 10% to the campfire's healing power unlocks the blood growth card. 10%, does that mean it heals 10 percentage points more, as in 30%? Or 10% as in buffing to 22? That's a good question. But it's the only thing I can build, right? What does that mean though? 1x, 1 whatever. Oh, it gives me a card, I guess? No. Oh, it needs 1 tile of space, maybe? What's the X and the chair? Anyway. Oh, I can only build adjacent, interesting. Do you know the difference between a good cook and a bad cook? The food made by a good cook is tastier. Yeah? That makes sense. What, you were waiting for something more elaborate? Sometimes the truth is very simple. Look, I have a cauldron, a hearth, a couple of knives, a bucket of potatoes, 3 onions and some ham, nothing special, everything is very simple. Give me a few minutes and everyone in this camp will be running to my table following the tasty smell of a good stew. So how would I go about upgrading that? Also refuge. In these times it's your duty to offer help to the needy, can only be built next to a field kitchen. Oh, unlocks a new class, rogue. Huh. Now that is interesting. I don't even know how class factors into things. Gymnasium, a place where you'll learn how to read, write and be polite to your teacher. Physical training takes priority. Unlocks the ability to gain special traits after killing monsters in expeditions. I guess that is tied to the class? Question mark? Unlocks the village card. Sadly I have no idea what those cards do, right? Chapter 1. That's all new. Enemies have 0 to 1 abilities, enemy strength minus 5%, enemy strength growth plus 2% per loop. Oh! Max amount of a resource plus is 10. I guess that's for the upgraded quote-unquote resource. Class warrior, a class that doesn't have any particular benefits or disadvantages. Okay, that's why I haven't noticed anything. Has the highest durability compared to other classes, plus 2% damage for each second of the fight. Oh, so it does have a benefit of dealing more damage the longer the fight lasts. Additional class stats, damage to all, regeneration, vampirism, attack speed, counter attack, evade, defense. Oh, I only get those 4 slots? I wonder if that's tied to the class or to upgrades. It's holy crap, that's a lot. It's hard to say, I guess, at this point. Oh, that's warrior, I guess. Chapter 1. Oh, come on. Looking at the fact that the window title of this thing is Win, W-I-N in parentheses. This does run on Linux and I think also on Mac OS, which is a plus for some people, including me, because I can run it on Linux, I guess. Which I'm probably going to do at some point. Wait, that is not active? Oh. So I can have 7 to 12 cards. Apparently including the bounce. Cemetery, skeleton, red wolf. Oh, I have to keep 2. I have to keep 2 here. Oblivion. Doesn't sound too useful. That sounds useful, but But does this speed up? No. So the question was, does this speed up benefit me more than flat out getting stuff? And considering that also means that the loop will go faster, which means that the enemies grow stronger faster, I would say this is flat out better, and I can just keep one card here. I need to do 2 here, 2 here, and I can reduce this. The issue here is that I have no idea what the difference between the enemies is. Living foes preys on wounded occupants of adjacent tiles may spawn something dreadful from their remains. That sounds fun. You're placed near a forest adjacent to the road. I don't have forests. Oh! That's the same card, but in a base and upgraded version, I guess. Can be placed near a forest adjacent to the road. I don't get that constraint, so let's leave that in just to see, right? Spawns a chest. Chests are good. Let's try this. But already 30 minutes in, right? So let's see if we can wrap this up. I guess you can see that I'm intrigued, and I'm already looking for things to optimize the deck and stuff. So I guess if that's your thing, it might be a game for you. Personally, I'm looking for a game I can run on the side while doing other stuff and that I can pause at any time, so this is great, I guess. And I guess I keep playing this at least for a while. I'm assuming there are combinations of stuff, like the 9 rock/mountain tiles that turned into the large mountain. So I'm assuming there's more of this, right? Stuff to find out, stuff to build. So it's technically not really roguelike and more a roguelite, I guess. Because roguelike would assume it is more going for the pure principle of rogue, which was if you die, everything is lost and you start from scratch. And here you have progression in between and some kind of story that progresses over multiple runs, I guess. Which I personally like more than the pure roguelikes of old, where you lost everything when you died. Which had a pretty random feel, while here you can get better between runs and get progressively further, I guess. So yeah, I'm intrigued. I like this game. I'm going to play more of it. And if you like this, you probably should too. And with that, 20 minutes of Loop Hero out.